gym, and I really I built my workouts from looking at magazines and different, everyone's like, well, how did you know what to do? And that's just something I enjoy, but not everyone likes to do it that way. Some people like to just be told what to do, and say, I don't want to think about it. I have work, I have kids, I have family, I have commitment. I don't want to have to sit here and plan my workout. So Danny does it, and his programs, they do it, and what everyone's like, well, I like what you do, Laura, and I'm like, go to his class, because his class, one, you have a lot of support. You have people there that are really lifting you up.
Some way you could say they have fresh, stuff. They really don't. It's not processed. Where ours is not processed. We have organic chicken. We have our organic spinaches. We do have some bad things on there, but it's not processed. It's still good for you. So we serve the dark side and we serve the good side, is what I call it. So everybody's got one of these. I have it laminated. And basically, this is the program that we're doing through here and also through X Factor as well. So we have all this portion controlled. So there might be 300 calories for certain meals, where some meals like dinners might be closer to 500 or 600 calories. It just depends what you're getting, and if you're adding, subtracting, all those things matter. Today what we got is a little bit of our sweet and chili salmon, very healthy, and obviously it's sweet, so everybody likes it. It's my top seller for dinners.
Muscles. We usually get weakness, and so we need to strengthen those extensors, because we need to keep that cervical curve in a good place. So there are a few different things we can do in the office for that, but working out wise, it's mainly that mid-back strength, and you want to open up your chest. So stretching, doing an in-the-door stretch, which we'll show you, or laying on the foam roller and letting your chest open up, which we'll show you.
The session is 45 minutes each time, and all you have to do is drink lots of water so that the radio frequency can penetrate your skin, and then it can target your subcutaneous fat, and it destroys them permanently. So it's awesome, and it's very popular procedure that we have, and it's painless, no downtime. So do you have any questions, or
does the fat just disappear? Does it come out somewhere?
No, it disappears, yes. And you just have to drink lots of water after that, and then it goes to your lymphatic system and it's gone.
Oh.
So it flushes through
the lymphatic system, which is great.
Oh, okay.
So that's why we were, somebody had asked a question, so what happens if will it come back, or, what's going to happen with that? And the fat, once it's gone, but
surgery, like a knee or hip surgery with metals, basically.
With metals inside there, that would be really the one of the main contraindications to this procedure. There's no pain, so it's very comfortable. People talk about it online. It says it feels like a heat, like they're in either the tanning bed, we like to say, because we don't recommend that, a heating blanket. So we say it's more like being underneath a heating blanket. So it's a very comfortable. One of the things that we have to make sure is that during the procedure you don't sweat. So you have a fan on you at all times. So even though it is heating that area, you're not sweating, you're not uncomfortable, because we kind of make sure that you stay comfortable throughout the whole session. So we're gonna have Tanya lay on the bed.
And it goes over your clothes, is that right? Or
no.
Do I have to?
We'll just lay here,
okay.
And we only expose the area.
Shut that board.
It's really cool noodles.
They are pool noodles.
Yes.
They're very expensive, high-tech pool noodles.
You can put them in your boots too.
Yes. So we would, for demo's sake, Tanya, we would ask her what area, because with her, she is tiny, so she could really get a really good range of the area. But if it is a lower area, we would then, expose that area and treat that area. Some of the other areas that we treat are the saddle bags. If you have this area, we could position you when you're face down. We have a face cradle. We can target that back fat. We can target the outer thighs. A lot of people also have these upper body concerns up here when they're wearing strapless things. We can target those areas. So that's a part of the consultation, is when the doctor will then talk about what most bothers you. So another part of the procedure is to make sure that the area, not for demo,
It's fine, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm like, get it all.
For demonstration purposes, but we don't want it to touch you. So you might have seen in that screen, in that video, that there was a white piece of material that they had underneath between the contact of this machine and the person, but they since got rid of that. So that video is about a year old. So currently now they've increased the time. It used to be 30 minutes, but now it's increased to 45 minutes sessions, and they've removed that piece. So this makes it more effective, but what we want to make sure is that it's not touching you. If it touches you, it's not going to like be a huge deal. Basically, it's just going to get really hot in that area, but you do have an emergency cutoff. So if it gets really uncomfortable before we have an opportunity to maybe come back and check, because it is a 45 minute, so we'll monitor you and we'll come back and forth to check on you, but you have the full control to stop it if it's really uncomfortable, and it alerts us, and then we would definitely reassess and fix it. Warm up, but let us know when you start to feel warm. Okay. So tell us about your experience. The first time you did it, how did you feel? It was hot, right?
Yeah, first time it felt a little hot. I think my hydration was a little off, but I'm like, hey.
He's like, I want to do it.
Yeah, I'm still gonna do it. And but after that, it was just a breeze. It just starts to kind of heat up quite a bit. Feel a little tingling in some spots, and I'm just telling myself that's the fat kid in the street.
Right.
I'll be okay with it. The biggest problem with this is you can't have your phone.
Okay,
For me
that's
not to have my phone for 45 minutes
You take
is
a
an
nap,
issue.
though.
I know, that's mine. I'm like, can I just take a nap? But he's like, he has like 35 messages when he's out of his Vanquish, because you have to, you know, you don't want your phone near you.
So I feel it definitely warming up. It feels like more on this side, but I think it's just because of the shift of the machine.
The other side, and a lot of it has to just do about the fat and the, you know, in your body and where it is. But
So is this, is it continuing to get hotter?
The first 15 minutes when it's gonna get the hottest.
The hottest.
Yeah, and then after that it plays.
So did you have to do just one area? Because you're kind of long, so did you have to do like one area and then above it,
No, just did that one.
just the
that
one
was
area?
his, yeah. Because his stomach kind of like went.
Yeah.
It was more the
Like
fat.
near the belly button.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
for
do
a
that
point
before
there.
that. It was getting a little sensitive.
Yeah.
I look like baby
Okay, so normally how this would actually be set up is we've got the sheet underneath, and then with Mylar here, it's just an emergency blanket. We lay that out on the table, and then there's towels so that if you're, you know, so that you're always covered, because we're always very discreet. So what we do is we start out with a dry brushing. It's a soft bristle brush that you just do quick strokes. I'm not going to unwrap it, but you just kind of super quick across the leg. What it does is it helps to exfoliate a little bit, but really it starts getting the circulation going, which is good for your lymphatic system. Your lymphatic system is what is going to help you mostly get rid of toxins, you know, without machines.
Well, no, that was why I wanted to showcase the treatment, because I feel like it can. This is going to be more advanced, and then this is going to really complement the results.
Absolutely, it goes hand in hand with a lot of things, you know, especially when you're eating right and you're having your water and your rest. And like you talked about before, you need time to step out of the go, go, go. You know, unfortunately, we're running all the time, and we feel like if we stop, then we're lazy, and that's how we wind up overweight, because we don't have the time to eat properly and take care of ourselves. So this also helps you relax, you know. Anyway, so we do the dry brushing, and then I put on a contouring cream that is good for, the first one is good for the appearance of dimples. It's got, both of them have geranium, ivy, lavender. It's a lot of ingredients, so I just put a couple key ones. They both have the rosemary, geranium, cypress, thyme, ivy, and one of them has the olive oil. That's the water retention, the second one. The first one that I was talking about with the dimpling has a little bit more of a kick to it. It's got some nutmeg, some menthol, some pine, some burdock root, cedar. Those are all a little bit stronger. They're going to stimulate a little more. So we put on the first contouring cream. You do that face down first, and then I'll have them flip over and we have an herb patch that has a couple of key things that are a lot of anti-inflammatory and good for blood circulation. It's got guarana in it, which is good for detoxing from kind of the inside out. You can put the patch on other areas, but generally we put it on the tummy area because that's where people want it most. Anyway, so then we wrap with that
And
stuff
you also
right there.
do like the cellulite too, like if it's in the leg area. Do y'all do a lot of that for the, or is it just mainly the belly?
I
What do
mean,
you find? Can you get the pick and choose one of the
Yeah, I
areas?
mean, one patch comes with the treatment. If
Okay.
somebody wanted more patches,
Then they would
then
just add
it would
to the
probably
treatment.
be a little bit extra.
Okay,
I
so
think
just-
it's.